Build leg strength on the bike and become a faster cyclist. Strong legs, it's all what we want, right? They help you go up hills faster, beat your friends in a sprint, or just help you go faster for longer. In this video we're going to show you how you can give your legs a strength boost and you won't even have to go to the gym, unless you want to. Benefits of leg strength. First up, why do we want strong legs? Well, for me, when I was track cycling, it was crucial to have lots of leg strength because you needed to get that big gear that's on a track bike moving. And I guess for me it was to have that extra kick in road races to make it into the breakaway and to get to the finish line to maybe go for a sneaky result. But whatever type of cycling you do, it always helps to have a bit of extra strength in your legs. Think of it as having an extra gear. It's going to make cycling a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable. Now many pros still use the gym and do workouts in the gym to increase their leg strength. And we actually did a couple, or quite a few, when we were racing pro. Let's be honest, if you're not going to be a track cyclist or a sprinter or take on the cobbled classics, do you really need to be in the gym? But many of us have time to ride our bikes out it is. So do we want to give up that precious time to be in the gym when we could be out riding our bikes? Do you need to go to the gym? Well, it seems that a bunch of researchers in Italy found out that you don't need to pump weights to be successful. In this paper published last year, which basically followed 3 riders in their training towards the Giro d'Italia, all of them did a top 5 finish at that very race and none of them did any off-the-bike strength training. Why? Were they following a specific training program? Nope, the real reason is they just couldn't be bothered. Or in the words of the paper, they refused to do the strength training despite the coach's instructions. But if you want to get stronger legs, here are a few workouts you can do. Over-geared efforts. This is when you find a hill or do an effort in a significantly bigger gear than you normally would. Now if you do this for any length of time you're going to feel a serious burn in your legs, similar to the burn you'd feel if you had gone to the gym. Short efforts. Also, much like you do in the gym, you could do short efforts in quite a light gear. Or you can make them longer efforts, and these aren't heavily over-geared. So in a nice light gear, you want to give your maximum effort and then you want to roll on long and easy to recover. And then repeat that effort, much like you do in the gym. In and out of the saddle. There is actually some research evidence that jumping in and out of the saddle can actually confuse your muscles. And there's certainly plenty of evidence that some riders just prefer to be in or out of the saddle when they're on the limit. Our own friends is a great example. They hardly ever sits down. Whereas riders that grew up on the track, like Bradley Wiggins or Filippo Ganna, rarely get out of the saddle. So if you want this training to benefit you when you're trying to hold the wheel when you're on the limit on your group ride, then you want to try and do this in your normal riding. Building workouts into your ride. How you build these exercises into your ride. What always helps is to have a riding buddy. We're going to add in some short 10-second sprints to our ride, get a little bit competitive, and we're going to do some standing starts from some traffic lights. What I like to do is find a climb that goes off in sections, so there's some steep stages and there's also some shallower sections. So on the steep sections you can go real deep, try real hard, and then try and recover in the shallower sections. But the key here is to try and engage all your muscle groups, work hard on pushing on the pedals. What you don't want to try to do here is to get your best time or PB up the climb. Rides on really rolling terrain are the perfect opportunity to get into that big sprocket and give a little dig on those rises. Power through them and it actually feels quite good sprinting up these climbs, a lot better than putting it in the little ring and tiptoeing up. Now if you do some commuting, these efforts can work really well on your commute. It's like you get exercises and workouts for free. So there you have it. We hope this video is going to help you get some strength on the bike. At last, if you enjoyed this video make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let us know in the comment section if you have any of your own strength training tips.